to see all of you. Very good to be home. I brought my parents home. Where are my parents? Everybody give a round of applause to my mom and dad. And a round of applause for our pre-game show superstars, ladies and gentlemen. Look how adorable they are. The superstars of Taiwan. There are so many of you here today. We are broadcasting this right now to 70 other watch parties across Taiwan. 70 different conferences are going at the same time. Everybody is watching this keynote. We have so much to tell you, and I have so many partners to thank. It is incredible how large our ecosystem in Taiwan has become. Most of the time, when people think about ecosystem, they think about our software stack. They think about the developer ecosystem above the computing systems that NVIDIA builds. But NVIDIA's ecosystem spans all the way upstream to all of our supply chain here in Taiwan, where it all begins, and downstream all the way to data centers and eventually to end users. Today, we're going to talk about almost all of the ecosystem. There's so many people to thank. I love my ecosystem here. I mean, there's so many companies here, and some of my favorite ecosystem partners. So many. Taiwan's rich ecosystem. The richest ecosystem, the world's best supply chain ecosystem. Unbelievable. Well, thank you all for being here. And this year, our businesses together are growing incredibly. In fact, somebody told me last night that the annual GDP of Taiwan is going to grow almost 10%. Unbelievable. Well, we have a lot to talk about. Let's get going. 2 years ago when I was here, I started to talk to you about how AI has moved from generative AI and the other waves of AIs that are coming. The next wave of AI was agentic AI. And today, we can say that agentic AI has arrived, that useful AI has arrived. Now, what does this mean? This is GitHub. This is, of course, one of the first applications of agentic AI is software coding, one of the most valuable professions. Incredibly large ecosystem, 30 million, 40 million professional software developers, probably another couple of hundred who are students and enthusiasts and so on and so forth. But say 30, 40 million software developers in the world code. because the AI model is so precious. This is the reason why this entire system obeys confidential computing. Each one of these systems would be a complete revolution in itself. Vera Rubin is the most ambitious endeavor in the history of our company. The whole company worked on Vera Rubin across all 40,000 engineers. Not to mention all of you. All of you participated in the creation of this entire system. Vera Rubin is really a miracle. And it's not just one chip, it is so many. Well, it's even beyond that. A long time ago, NVIDIA used to be a GPU company. But over the years, we've evolved to become a systems company. You're looking here now for the most complex system, most complex and ground-up system ever designed. But ultimately, our customers, power generators, cooling systems, the grid providers, so many industrial companies are now part of our ecosystem because ultimately we're trying to build an entire stack just like GPUs, just like when we were building Grace Blackwell NVLink 72, just like now we are building a full stack system so that our customers could build amazing AI infrastructure. Let's take a look. Power, cooling, grid must be designed together from end to end because compute is revenues. NVIDIA DSX is the blueprint, a reference design for building and operating AI factories at maximum efficiency and profitability. It starts with DSX Sim. With the DSX Sim Omniverse blueprint, partners design and validate an NVIDIA Vera Rubin AI factory before a single rack lands. They plan the layout, simulate the power and cooling, design the network, validate every integration, test every change in the digital twin. The factory powers on. DSX OS takes over and provisions, operates, monitors, and remediates the infrastructure, turning the installed systems into trusted, multi-tenant, resilient, AI-ready capacity. Today's AI factories over-provision power by up to 40%. DSX Max LPS lets operators safely deploy more GPUs inside the same power budget, adding billions in annual revenue. Breakthrough hot liquid cooling at 45 degrees Celsius uses less water and energy. More power going to revenue-generating compute. Incredible. Dynamic power allocation steers power from rack to rack, recovering stranded watts, sending them where work is happening. In-rack power smoothing flattens peak current spikes and power surges. Throughout the factory, teams of AI agents work with DSX Max LPS, continuously coordinating to balance cooling and power to meet workload demand. DSX AI factories are flexible energy assets that operate cooperatively with the grid. DSX Flex reads real-time grid signals and dynamically adjusts factory power when the grid needs relief. 100 gigawatts of AI factories will come online before the end of the decade. NVIDIA DSX AI factories run at highest efficiency, produce the lowest cost tokens, and make the grid stronger. Point online to support Grace Blackwell and preparing now, ramping up now, Vera Rubin. I want to thank all of you. Vera Rubin is now in full production. Thank you. To make the AI factories that power the world's frontier AI models. Designing these chips and the systems they run in is one of the hardest engineering challenges. Trillions of transistors, three-dimensional circuits, microscopic scale, every gate, every NVIDIA over the last 3 years. It took this long to completely reinvent how the PC is going to work so that we could be ready for this moment. As I mentioned earlier, that compute pattern called the agent is going to run in AI clouds. It's going to run inside enterprises. It is also going to run on your PC. What's going to happen to that PC? when it has an autonomous agent, an agent that's helping you, that understands you. You could talk to it, it could look at you, you could ask it to read files, go help you do some research. It could do a lot more that I'll show you. But the new operating system is, of course, the old operating system plus large language models. Large language models, in a lot of ways, is the modern version of DirectX. It has, of course, input and output. An idea to reimagine the PC for the first time in 40 years in the age of AI. What becomes of our personal computer in a world of agents? Agents running natively, connected to models, local or in the cloud. Our personal AI, sandbox for security, running continuously, getting work done. The chips and the OS must evolve. Introducing RTX Spark. Everything we've learned over 33 years distilled into one chip. Blackwell RTX GPU with 6,144 CUDA cores, 1 petaflop of AI performance. A custom 20-core Grace CPU built in partnership with MediaTek, fused by NVLink. 128 gigabytes of unified memory, TSMC 3 nanometer process, 70 billion transistors. And in close collaboration with Microsoft, a Windows platform for agents. We're reinventing the personal computer for creating, for gaming, for agents. This is the dawn of a new personal computing revolution. And it starts with NVIDIA RTX Spark. Getting from idea to design takes a myriad of tools, expertise, and a lot of time. Now, an agent running locally on RTX Spark can help me design a house using the tools on my laptop with an OpenShell sandbox, running the Hermes harness connected to Claude Sonnet in the cloud. I select the site, share my concept sketches and mood board of styles to inspire my design. And the prompt, a text description of the requirements and the design intent. My agent goes to work. Using the tools on my laptop, it opens Rhino and starts modeling the site, shaping terrain, setbacks, and the building envelope. Then it proposes building forms, optimized for cost, comfort, and quality. With the form defined, my agent generates the interior layout. Walls, circulation, rooms begin to take shape. I jump in whenever I want, to adjust, to change. Doors, windows, and structural elements are placed automatically. My agent detects its own mistakes. The architecture, the core of Adobe Photoshop and Premiere, and they'll release it for RTX Spark. It is twice as fast. It's already fast. Now it's going to be twice as fast. And it's also designed to be agent-friendly. With its MCP server, it can now interact with agents on your laptop. The number of customers, the number of partners that are so excited to bring RTX Spark to the market is just incredible. You know, this is all 100% Windows compatible, 100% CUDA, 100% NVIDIA AI Tensor Core. Everything that runs, that you see that runs on NVIDIA in all these different platforms around the world, runs here. This is the first completely re-engineered, reinvented line of PCs that has happened in 40 years. Now, what's really amazing is this. So this is the RTX Spark laptop. This is the desktop. So this one's from MSI. Joseph, this one's yours. Okay, look how beautiful it is. This agent could run 24/7, meter free. And you could download your agent. You could raise your lobster in here. This is your clock. It's running all the time. No meter anxiety. and it's sitting here connected to your whole house, connected to your laptop, connected to your display, all the cameras, your dryer, your water cooler, your water heater, your everything, whatever you want, your security system, all connected to this, and this becomes your personal AI, your personal AI agent. And it gets smarter. However, in physical AI, we are absolutely the world's best. I am so proud of the team for doing this. This is the foundation model for all of your work. Whenever you want to create a robot, whenever you want to create a factory robot or a robot that works in a factory, any kind of robot that involves physical world, you now have a companion, a Cosmos 3 that can understand and reason, it can generate, it can simulate. Physical AI needs data, but real-world data is impossible to scale. For physical AI, compute is data. This is Cosmos, an open frontier omni-model for physical AI, built on a new mixture of transformers architecture. Pixels, action, sound, and language flow into the autoregressive transformer, which reasons, plans, and instructs the diffusion transformer, which generates what comes next. Developers post-train Cosmos across embodiments and use cases. As a VLM, Cosmos watches the physical world, understands what's happening, describing scenes, and flagging what matters. As a world model, Cosmos generates physics-accurate synthetic video from an image, text, or video. As a simulator, Cosmos closes the loop for policy training and evaluation. And as the foundation...
Routing to your destination. Lane is clear. Pulling out to start drive. Nudge left due to the stationary lead vehicle ahead blocking our lane. Slow down to stop at the stop sign, controlling the intersection. Stop to yield to the pedestrian since the person is in our lane. Yield to the cut-in vehicle from the left. Nudge left to clear the stopped vehicle blocking on the right. Keep distance to the cut-in vehicle since it is merging into our lane. Nudge left due to the stopped van blocking the right side of our lane. There is our pedestrian crossing ahead. Stop to keep distance to the lead vehicle. Keep distance to the vehicle directly ahead in our lane. Keep distance to the vehicle directly ahead in our lane. Stop at the stop sign since the intersection is controlled by the stop sign. Cross traffic since the vehicle is crossing ahead. Keep distance to the lead vehicle due to the truck blocking the right side of our lane. Nudge right due to the truck blocking the left side of our lane. Nudge left due to the truck blocking the right side of our lane. Your destination is on the right.
Purpose robots, humanoids. But building one is hard. Every team starts from scratch, stitching together simulators, teleop systems, data pipelines, and training infrastructure. Months of setup before research can start. NVIDIA Isaac Group, an open development platform for humanoid robots. Open models, simulation and training libraries, and data generators. Plus, the robot computer. Fully pipe clean, ready to go in hours. First, set up the simulation environment in Isaac Lab. Capture demonstrations with Isaac Teleop on a real or simulated robot. Generate synthetic data with Omniverse and Cosmos, scaling one demonstration into thousands. Train policies, evaluate them in Isaac Lab Arena. Deploy through Isaac Ross, running on Jensen Thor. Every element, modular, open. Use ours or swap in your own. Groot is powering robotics research across every discipline, for every domain, from research labs to factory floors. One open platform. And now, a new addition. Isaac Groot reference design robots. Built on NVIDIA's open platform. Ready for frontier research, for any lab, anywhere. The age of robotics starts here. NVIDIA Isaac Groot. So many. AI has arrived. Agents working by your side, but in case you missed
done. We will close the guardrails right. Open shell keeps the sandbox tight.
Your code migrated and reviewed.
All before this song is through.
AI is a 5-layer cake. Make no mistake.
Global AI clouds with lots of gigawatts. DSX keeps power lean, connecting dots.
Every watt optimized for you.
So you can have your cake.
Can eat it too.
RTS Spark is running here.
Biggest PC moment in 40 years.
It is powering our workflows. Running anywhere Windows go.
Harnesses run on CPU.
Models fly on GPU.
Cosmos builds worlds that robots need.
Turning compute into synthetic feed.
Our POCs and reasons through.
Understands roles like people do.
Who is how they learn to move.
Learning skills and finding growth.
Geometry's powered by thought.
Future's humanoid. Count on The future's bright, come see.